She has blocked me. You'll hear.
The person you have called is
She has
not
blocked me.
reachable.
It cannot.
We will notify.
I have 2 numbers. Let me show you. She has blocked me. Nothing I can even call her. Nothing. Nothing. It has touched. Let me call her. If she can pick the call. Guys, it's crazy. I don't think if she can get the phone. I don't think. She cannot. It's Passy. It's Passy. She cannot pick the call. She knows what she's doing, eh? Okay, what you have to understand, you just go back to the police station. So I'm not part of the program again to obligate or talk about. I'm just getting your moment like, okay, this kind of the money gonna be paid. So I'm just giving you the full entitlement. I'm not part of the game, and I'm very, very sorry. Maybe I'm gonna be helping you to make sure you're gonna be getting your money. But in terms of protecting her again about the police and much more, I'm not part of the game. And Church Plumb is calling me and telling me, oh, Passy has said you are the one who is having his money. How am I? Am I the one? Am I the husband to Passy to pay this kind of the money? Was I there to see what was being done? She has a kitchen shelf. I don't have a kitchen shelf still. So how am I representing like I have to pay for the money? Who told her? Or, people, that's why you see this kind of the stupid character has been portfolio, and it has been krakatooing and talking like, oh, this kind of the gentleman met with the pastor and talked about, hey, Passy, can you give me my money that you owe me? And the pastor talked about, oh, it's Gintu who has your money. I'm not the one. Go ask Gintu. So the gentleman talked about, now it's going to be to Gintu. The gentleman called me. And now the gentleman was about, oh, Gintu, I've been told you have my money. You have money again.
Yo, from Kenya, East Africa. MORAA, speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air. Set things straight. Let's go. I am MORAA from the motherland speaking. Truth teller, reality seeker. Not a backbiter, I'm a believer in honesty, authenticity, I'm a teacher. Social media, streets need cleaning. All these lies got people screaming. But I'm here to educate, illuminate. Clear the air, make it fair, demonstrate. Truth over lies, facts over fiction. I refute the nonsense, that's my mission. Truth teller, that's who I chose to be. Truth teller, setting people free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, it's MORAA, your African daughter.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Christmas is approaching, guys. Oh my god. Now guys, I have seen a video by Gintu and he was mad. When Gintu is angry, that is when his dictionary becomes even more complicated. The guy has come out with words. Oh my goodness. My ribs. Oh my god. Guys, Passy is still doing that thing. Passy will just never stop. Passy is this controversial person. This woman who just has to stay relevant. Something has to happen. She has to be talked about. She cannot be buried in the sand. She cannot be forgotten. Passy has come out once again. And her name is hitting the headlines. Before I talk about Passy, guys, I have seen a video by Fellow the Boy, and he has come out to expose. Apparently, this Max Zero has been eating. Guys, the other day he came out, talking about, bags of cement are this amount of money. You can ask everyone. You can go to all hardwares. You can call anybody. He started calling a meeting right there. He made the construction site to become a courtroom. He's calling witnesses. He's talking to this person. Didn't I do this? Didn't I spend this much? Haven't I been paying you guys? Hasn't this been happening? To try and vindicate himself. Guys, apparently there has been some games, being played underwater. Now, Fellow the Boy has come out to say that, remember the tuk-tuk, guys? The tuk-tuk that this Moremi guy was promised. Remember how Moremi knelt down thanking God, thanking heavens, thanking the whole universe, because of this tuk-tuk that is going to come. You remember all that? Now, fellow the boy is claiming that 400,000 was sent, for this particular tuk-tuk. But what happened? The project manager, decided to tell Moremi that no, we are not going to buy a tuk-tuk. Let us buy 2 motorbikes. So I guess that he wanted 1 motorbike for himself and maybe another motorbike for Moremi. Guys, the project manager is very thoughtful. Oh my goodness, guys. He also went on to say that another 200,000 guys was sent. By the way, 400,000 Kenya shillings is about what? 3,000 USD, a little over 3,000 USD. So that was for the tuk-tuk. Now, he again said that there was 200,000 that was sent. 200,000 is what? 1,800 USD thereabouts, So this 200,000 was also, for some project which was never done, guys. Now, I don't know how fellow the boy is knowing all these things that he is alleging. But let us first listen to him and then we come back.
But the truth of the matter is this way. That was the first story. Another story is that the information was like there is 400,000 shillings that was sent to go and buy the tuk-tuk. And now the first day that of the tuk-tuk, they went in Migori. When they reached in Migori, my brother, and I'm just speaking the truth what I heard. My brother told Moremi that let us buy 2 motorbikes. That let us buy 2 motorbikes. I take one, you take one. Then Moremi, I don't know what happened there, Moremi, because Moremi was saying like he didn't want that one to happen. But later on, everything came and everything that they discussed, not that we as people we are investigating or we are following them from at the back.
Now for the 200,000, the donor allegedly is the one who called one of the Masons and asked them, what materials have been bought. I don't know if it's for a particular day. This donor had sent the money and expected, materials to be bought, And so when she called one of the Masons told her what materials had been bought on that particular day or that particular time or that particular period, whatever. And in total, these materials costed only 10,000 shillings. And yet, the donor had sent 200,000 shillings to purchase those particular materials. So, guys, this is how people are eating, with a big spoon. You're buying materials worth 10,000 shillings and you're supposed to buy materials worth 190,000 shillings. That is crazy, guys. Let us listen to fellow the boy.
How did you know that 200,000 was sent and the money that was used only was the 10,000? Even the sponsor, the donor himself, was calling the mason there. There is a mason that who's the sponsor was calling, and she was asking the mason, tell me how many bags of cement did you use? Tell me how many masons were there that day? Tell me what else did you bought? So when the money was added up, all of the money, there was around 10,000 shillings from the information themselves. So if how did I come to know this? I was not in that project before.
So guys, someone was saying that these village people, you cannot stop them from eating. If you try to block this way, they find another way. If you block north, they use south. These people know how to eat. So no matter how much you try to be strict, no matter how much you Google, for the prices of cement, this steel, whatever, sand, still, they are going to eat something. But guys, if you're eating, at least eat something reasonable. You cannot eat, 90% of the money that is supposed to be used for materials. The house will stall. Oh my goodness. These are the kind of people whom, if you're a donor, you keep pumping money. It is like, a basket with a hole. It is like the money, you're putting your money inside, but it's dropping, on the ground. So this basket is never full. Guys, it is so sad. If people want to be helped, why not just tell the donor, okay, fine. There should be some sort of agreement. And in the case of Max Zero, weren't we told that he is being paid? So what is this? What the hell is this? Guys, and if the agreement was not for you to get paid directly, then at least if the agreement was you guys will finish this particular house, and then the donor helps you to finish your own house, because Max Zero has a house that has stalled for 2 years, guys. I understand, actually over 2 years. Or maybe this is the reason why he is really eating very well, because he has to take money so he can go and, finish his own construction. Hey guys, things are thick. I don't know how this is going to work. For real. And fellow the boy is coming out with all this because, guys, the other day we had Max Zero come out to insist that there are kids who fellow the boy is claiming that their school fees is 16,000 shillings, and yet they are in a public school whereby they pay only 1,000 shillings. So I think this exposes, are the ones that are really taking these boys, these young men to this route. They are going down the hill. I don't know where they're going to reach, because now each one of them wants to paint the other one in bad light. I am the best. This one is the bad one. But guys, there is something, one of the reactors said, the donors, these are the kind of people they like. These are the kind of people who are loved, guys. For real. For example, fellow the boy. He was never cleared, of that issue of Sir Edwards. But the dude is showing project after project. People are giving him work. I don't know, guys, if he is genuine or not. I really don't. But one thing I know is that he messed up that old man, Sir Edwards. Because I remember Sir Edwards reaching out to all, reactors. He reached out to even me and told the story. And I remember it was a very sad time, because genuinely, this person loved fellow the boy. Genuinely, this person wanted to, relocate to this village. Genuinely, he cared about this village, these people, and he wanted to be among them. He wanted to be part of them. That is how much love he had for these people. And he had even more trust for fellow the boy. But look at what he did to him. So this person, guys, if you remember during this time, people came out, even other donors came out to defend fellow the boy, And now Max Zero. Some people are talking here, oh, Max Zero is eating, Max Zero this and that. But there's a donor who does not want to know. That is the person they like, the people who rip them off. Guys, I don't understand, but especially in this side of the lazy gang, I don't understand. Because there are people who, maybe if I look at them, I'd be like, maybe that one is better. But those ones are not being considered. The ones who are being considered are the notorious ones. Those ones whose names have been mentioned adversely in these issues of scamming, corruption, and all these negative things. Guys, it is crazy. And guys, something else I saw on fellow the boy's video. I saw him going to Noah Noah's boat, a children's home. I saw him going there, and they're doing some construction there. Stuff is going on and everything. And, when he got to the gate, I was like, okay, he is going to stop there because they are not allowed to go inside. But then again, when he spoke about construction, I said, okay, fine. Maybe it's because they're building. So, of course, he has to get in, at least him and the masons and whoever else is doing this job. So now, getting in, I told myself, even though he's going in, he's gonna put off his camera, switch it off. To my surprise, guys, to my surprise, he entered with a camera. He was filming all the children. He was filming all the buildings. He was filming all the cats, the dogs, the insects, the cockroaches. He was filming everything, guys. And I remembered, has the ban been lifted? I know some of you are all asking which ban. Has the ban that Pastor Esther put, has she lifted her ban? She said she had banned all YouTubers from Nyabohanse from accessing this place. Everybody from Nyabohanse who is a YouTuber, she said that they're supposed to reach the gate and not go further than that. How come Fellow the boy, was allowed entry like that? How come he was allowed to film the kids? Because that is one of the things she was so angry about when she was talking about Priska Sagati. Guys, watch this. So guys, my conclusion is, it is not all the YouTubers who were banned from going to this children's home. It was actually Priska Sagati. Because Priska Sagati, overstepped, the boundaries. She went there arresting people who she does not know. She does not even know the relationship between this person and the owner of the children's home. And she dares to call the cops on this guy. Oh my goodness, Priska, you should tread carefully next time. Hey, you don't know what kind of relationships people have, out here. You don't know what kind of benefits they're getting. Now you're coming to arrest people. And now she had to make this statement, this blanket statement. I don't want any YouTuber from Nyabohanse to access my place, this children's home. If you come, leave your stuff at the gate. Let somebody inspect whatever you have and take it to the office, and you turn back, turn around and go back to where you came from. My goodness, guys. So now I know, guys. Now I know that this woman and this boy or whoever that drunk person was, now I'm more convinced than ever that they were really tight.
Yeah. They used to have CCTV before, but they're not working. I was told that they are not working right now. So let me now enter inside. I don't know if I will. Yeah. So the kids are just around. I see we are having some cleanness here. The others are washing their clothes, at least to make sure that they are clean. Others are practicing. I don't know if it is music. I can hear the music there. Oh, I don't know if it will be copyright. I need to make sure that I'm over talking so that we cannot have the habari zenyu. Mko poa? Haya. Asante sana. They are welcoming me, guys. Yeah. They are entertaining themselves using a radio there. So when I go there, I will be able to get a copyright of the video. So one-on-one, we're just how are you? You're good. We're just going to check on the progress of the work here. Wow, the borehole diggers, I don't think they're here today. Yeah, habari zenyu? Salama. Mami, uko salama? Yeah, asante. I see right now, guys, we have got a lot of water.
So guys, let us now go to Gintu. Guys, I have never laughed like that in my whole entire life. Oh my goodness, the words Gintu is using. Hey, Gintu. And he is mad at Passy. Guys, you will not believe that Passy was confronted. He was accosted by the guy who she owes money. Remember that plumber? Yes, that one. Now, Passy had not finished paying this guy. People used to come to Passy's live stream. People used to give money, guys. Passy used to come and say, thank you so very much, famous I don't know what, thank you so much, whoever, thank you so much, so and so, for the money I'm going to pay for the plumber. Guys, she never did. Are we surprised? No, we're not. So, this guy threatened to take Passy to the police station. You know, the guy went and reported Passy. Passy was supposed to be arrested. Passy ran to Gintu, you know, and Gintu came out, did a video, pleaded, you know, with people to come out and assist Passy. Some people gave some money. Gintu also gave his own cash. I remember him saying he has given some money that is from his pocket, you know, as a contribution, and urged other people to also come out and assist Passy. So some people raised the money. I think it was what? I can't remember, guys. But some money was raised, you know. And this person was paid. And he was told that he was going to be paid the rest of his money. I remember at this time, Passy was, you know, requesting this person to go and, you know, remove the case. You know, Passy was requesting this person to go and, you know, drop the case. But this person said, no. I will not. And I remember doing a reaction video and saying that these kind of people like Passy are the ones, when you drop the case like this, they will never pay you. So these payments should actually be done at the police station, you know. And this guy was smart enough. He never dropped this case. So Passy at some point disappeared, ran away, went to her mother's home. Gintu followed her there, guys, and pleaded with this guy, please do not arrest her, give her some time to pay you the rest of the money. At this particular time, the reason why Passy ran away from her home to her mother's home is because this guy was again threatening to arrest her. So Gintu intervened, spoke with this guy called Chacha, and told him, you know what, give her some time. So Passy came back home. She was free. Remember, she started doing videos, you know, and all this stuff. Guys, Passy has never paid this person. Now, this guy is mad. So this guy accosted Passy, you know, on the road somewhere. And Passy said to him, you know, Gintu is the one who has your money. All the money that I owe you was sent to Gintu. Hasn't Gintu sent you your cash? Ask Gintu, you know. I'm clean, you know. If there's anybody you should be asking for that money, it is Gintu. So this guy calls Gintu, you know, and tells Gintu, hey, how come I'm being told that you're the one who has my money? So Gintu gets mad and says, what? What's wrong with this woman? Is she nuts? So Gintu has done a video, guys. Gintu has done a video where she is coming out to ask whether Passy is okay upstairs. He is saying, you know, Passy, of all the people, Passy, somebody who went behind my back, you know, spoiling my name, calling me a scammer, bringing me all shenanigans on these streets. Passy, again calling my name to say that I am the one who has been sent her money. You know, the money that she owes the plumber. What is wrong with this woman? Guys, Gintu has come out with all the English in the world. Even the English people cannot speak like Gintu. You know, this dictionary of his is on another level. My God. Guys, Gintu even tried to call Passy on camera. But Passy has blocked him. Passy has blocked the dude. But Gintu, being smart, you know, tried to call her again using another line. This time around, the phone rang. But Passy did not pick up the call. You know, guys, when you know that there are many people looking for you, you don't pick calls. And these are the kind of people, you know, Passy is one of those kinds of people. So, guys, Gintu has come out to talk and talk and talk. Oh my goodness. Now again, it is Passy versus Gintu. Guys, listen to this.
Of the gentleman. And this kind of the gentleman called me very early in the morning. And I want to be placing him to the call. He can tell us the reality. Because let me call this kind of the lady. She's called Passy, and I don't want disturbances and stupidity of the highest order. Because if you cannot do something, don't force people. Imagine today I'm being called early in the morning with this kind of a person called, I can call her first. because I'm called with the person she's having the debt to, is called the church plumber, and church plumber is calling me and telling me, oh, Passy has said you are the one who is having his money. How am I? Am I the husband to Passy to pay this kind of the money? Was I there to see what was being done? She has a kitchen shelf. I don't have a kitchen shelf still. So how am I representing like I have to pay for the money? Who told her? Or, you know, people, that's why you see, this kind of the stupid character has been portfolio, and it has been krakatooing, like this kind of the lazy sponsor who was sponsoring Matiko's project is talking about, oh, now Gintu is owning everything. So they want to turn my name like, now I owe everyone. I owe Matiko, I owe Maxi, I owe Mama Matiko, I owe Passy, I owe everybody. So that is, I think that's what they think about. They're going to be now throwing bad names to me and talk about, oh, now Gintu going to be entitled so as you can just, I'm thinking, let me not think about such kind of the things, because when it comes to that one, they will find themselves where it's in a mess. How am I representing like I have to pay Passy's, not even dowry. I'm not interested in dowry. How can I be interested like I have to pay Passy's debts? And who was there? And who was signing? Was I there? When they were signing like, I want you to do this kind of the work. Let this kind of the lady not bring her stupidity, because you're going to be blackmailing people and think about things going to be getting where they are. And even she has blocked me. You can understand, eh? And I was the one who was holding the case not to continue. But at this kind of the time, you can find like she's now turning the case to me, like I'm the one now who is owing this kind of the gentleman the money. And who sent that kind of the money? Apart from being sent the first time and be told, Gintu to protect this kind of the lady to come back home. And she's coming out vibrantly in Nyambohanse town and talking like, oh, this kind of the gentleman met with the pastor and talked about, hey, Passy, can you give me my money that you owe me? And the pastor talked about, oh, it's Gintu who has your money. I'm not the one. Go ask Gintu. So the gentleman talked about, now it's going to be to Gintu. The gentleman called me. And now the gentleman was about, oh, Gintu, I've been told you have my money. You have money again. And I was about, oh my living God, who is this kind of the person?
And then Gintu went on to call Chacha now, you know, and put him on blast. And he was asking Chacha, what did that woman tell you? Please say it again. And Chacha begins, that fool, I just met her on the road. And she told me that you're the one who sent the money. The way he said it, we are jing. Oh my God. And at some point, even Chacha says, I know, we know the kind of character this person we are dealing with has. Oh my goodness. They know Passy's character. What kind of character is this? My goodness. Guys, Passy came out the other day, you know, right on camera. And she was very happy, thanking the donors. Thank you so very much for sending me money for tiles. I'm going to tile my house, guys. She was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to be painting my house. You know, I don't know what colors I'm going to be painting the rooms. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. I have just gotten money to paint my whole house. She was so happy that she has gotten all this money from these donors. Guys, if I was Passy, I would first pay the people I owe, you know, before starting on tiles and I don't know whatever else. I'd rather even buy, you know, half the tiles and then pay somebody that I owe. Now I hear that she owes this guy 31,000 shillings. That is what the guy had said. You know, that is what, like over $250, or is it $200, guys? Somewhere around there, you know. But now my thing is, why are you still owing money from 1920 and you're receiving me more money to do other projects? Why not finish with what you already owe? Guys, okay, this is just my opinion. You know, if I was Passy, I would even tell this donor, thank you, because I know you want to buy me tiles. But can I do half time? If you've given me, like, this is an example, 50,000 shillings. Can I pay 25,000 to somebody I owe? And I buy tiles for 25,000? Because guys, this guy will never leave Passy alone. You know. He will never leave Passy alone. Passy is the kind of person who, when they owe you money, they think that taking you around in circles, you know, you will get tired one day. Some people do get tired. You know, at some point, you may look at the stress this person is causing you and the agony. You just say, you know what? Let them keep that money. But some people will not. Some people will pursue you to the very end. So why not just pay this guy? Because this guy is not letting go. But you know what? Passy is waiting for somebody to pay for her. You know, fine. These people who are buying you all these things, can't they help you settle that bill fast? Because now you're not even going to be in that house. You're putting tiles in the house, you're painting the house, and you're going to be running away from that house because of a debt that you owe. Guys, I don't know. That's how I'm reasoning. You know, it doesn't make sense to me to be in a big, beautiful, nice, sweet house. And, you know, I have this debt that I'm so afraid. At some point, I may even be arrested, taken out of my house, and go and sleep in the cells. No, what for? You know. Yes, she misappropriated the funds. You know, she was supposed to pay this plumber. But it has happened. It has happened. I don't know, guys. This woman is weird. You know.
She has blocked me. You'll hear.
The person you have called
She
is
has
not
blocked me.
reachable.
It cannot.
We will notify.
I have 2 numbers. Let me show you. She has blocked me. Nothing I can even call her. Nothing. Nothing. It has touched. Let me call her. If she can pick the call. Let us hear. Guys, it's crazy. I don't think if she can get the phone. I don't think. She cannot. It's Passy. It's Passy. But I don't think. She cannot pick the call. She knows what she's doing, huh? But if she thinks about she's the only good person and she's trying, it's not it. Couldn't connect. And absolutely, I will say it as fact. Because if somebody thinks about they are so brave enough and can come out and bring the postquams of the time at my own legislature of the moment, I'll have to deal with them repeatedly. Because
And guys, the funny thing is this. Even Chacha, in the recording that was played by Gintu, Chacha, this plumber, came out to say that when Gintu asked him, so now, what have you decided? Are you going to arrest her? You know, or something like that. So this guy answers Gintu and says, no, we have decided. I have decided to give her some time so that we see if there's a donor who is going to help her. Guys, donors. What? People will be waiting for, where are these donors so they can pay my debts? Oh my God. Like for real, guys. Oh my goodness. Guys, you know, my thing is on a serious note, I think that this Nyabohanse people, there's this entitlement, you know, that people have to help them. You know, the way Passy is carrying herself, you know, it is like, yeah, somebody is going to come and save me from this, you know. Somebody must pay for this debt for me.
now, it's how much, Mr. Chacha, how much do you owe this kind of the lady?
31,000.
31,000.
Yes.
And she promised to pay you when you went to the police and you reported the case.
Yes, I have the RB already. I'm with the RB.
OOB.
When I went there, I wanted to catch her, but they told me that to wait and see if any donor can give her any money so that we can go and collect.
So, Mr. Chacha, what I can tell you is I'm not part of the game because I was holding this kind of the matter not to go to the police stations and much more, because I told you if she's going to be coming back home, she will look for herself and pay your money.
Yes.
And I had to protect her to come back home because she was fearing to come back home because you said whenever she lands at home, she's going to be arrested.
Yes.
And I pleaded with you, don't arrest her because she's having so much children and the children needs the protection of the mother because she is the only person who is the father, who is the mother.
Guys, Passy is something else. She is so shameless. She actually betrayed Gintu the other day. She spoiled for Gintu. You know, Gintu was a project manager. He probably would have benefited in whichever way. But Passy came out to spoil for him. And now she still wants Gintu to help her. And guys, remember Gintu was saying, even after Passy, you know, stabbed him in the back, Gintu came out saying that I helped this woman. She has forgotten all the things that I did for her. She was going to be arrested and I stepped in for her. I came out to ask for people to assist her. I even gave my own money from my pocket. And yet this woman still came and did this to me. Guys, Gintu remembered even the day that he went following Passy to her mother's place. Gintu even remembered the omena, the small fish of 70 shillings that he bought Passy's mother. Guys, things are thick. Or is it 200 shillings? Guys, it was 200 shillings. Oh my goodness. Guys, Passy is something else. And this Chacha guy, you know, he does not like Passy at all. You know, every statement he's making, he's like, Passy, that fool, you know, we are mjinga. Oh my God, you know the kind of person we are dealing with, the character. Hey, this Chacha has disliked Passy, you know, very, very much. Oh my goodness. Guys, I looked at the comment section and I saw people telling Gintu to let Passy go to jail so that she can learn, you know, let her get arrested, you know, so that she can open her brain. That woman is so shameless. Let her face the law. Let her face the music. My goodness. These are Gintu's people, guys. They want Passy arrested. The same people who are defending her left, right, and center. But it's because Passy has touched their G, you know, their real G. Oh my God. So Gintu went on to ask this Chacha guy, you know, so now what should we do? You know, should we just have her arrested or what? And so this guy says that the police are asking for 3,000 shillings so that they can go and arrest Passy. And this guy was not willing to give the 3,000 shillings. Or maybe he didn't have it, guys. And so they decided that they agreed that Chacha goes to Passy's house and then Gintu, you know, and then he calls Gintu once Passy is there. So that Gintu can go there so that they can, you know, face her, confront her and ask her what her problem is, you know, and so that they see if she is willing to pay the money or if she has the money to pay them or whatever it is, guys. Oh my God. Guys, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about this Madam Nudies. You know, she is so entitled. She feels like people are supposed to come in and help her, you know, in every way, in everything. My goodness, guys, let me know what you think about, you know, Fellow the Boy and Max Zero and all these exposés that are flying around, guys. If you have not liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe. To all the new subscribers in the house, welcome, welcome, and welcome. To my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. You already know I only have love for each and every one of you. Your love and your support really keeps me going, and I'm truly, truly appreciative. Guys, let us meet in the next video. Bye-bye.
It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't paint pictures bigger than the frame to tarnish good people's names. Your tainted lessons, evil missions, telling tales just for fame. Truth teller, I see through the game. Truth teller, calling out the shame. Truth teller, standing in the rain. Truth teller, breaking every chain.